Hi everyone, welcome to our final drop-in session before Gastech. We'll just give it a couple of minutes for any late comers to come through before we get started. Hi everyone, I think we'll get started. And so again, welcome to our final drop-in session. For those that do not know me, my name is Nico and I'm the operations exec for Gastech. The agenda today is a little bit different as we'll have various different departments joining us to give you the final updates on areas before the show commence in a couple of weeks. So without further ado, I would like to pass it over to our VP Simon, who will give some comments for Gastech.
Great, thank you very much, Nico, and welcome everybody. My name is Simon Ford. I'm the Vice President for Gastech. I'm just going to give a very quick kind of welcome before I hand over to the people that actually do the great work on the show to make it all happen. But my role and what I wanted to get across is just to say, we'll start by saying a huge thank you to everyone that's joined the call, but also to your colleagues as well that work on this event. It's certainly not lost on us how much time, effort, and money as well that you put into making the event such a great success. And for that, we are very, very grateful. We like to see ourselves in partnership with you, so we work together, we feel, to deliver what will be probably the world's largest and most exciting energy events to take place this year. And it really is shaping up to be just that. As Nico said, I think we're less than 2 weeks to go now. So we're 13 days, I think, until the show opens its doors. So I just want to share a few quick highlights before we move on through the deck. Just to note on our registrations and our pre-registration figures, we're actually exceeding where we were at this point in the cycle when we had Gastech in Houston last year. So over the 4 days, should hit that 50,000 mark. We're around 44,000 in Houston. And also to note, just whilst we're on visitor registrations, from the 1st of September, we're introducing a registration fee of €50, which will run from the 1st of September through to the last day of the show. So it will be in effect when we're on site during the event as well. That's really to maintain the high quality of attendees all the way through until the event. But also, and for those that were at the event in 2022, where we did have a number of protesters come into the event, it's to add that additional layer of security on site as well. As exhibitors, you benefit still from as many complimentary passes for your staff and for your invited guests as well. So I just want to make that clear. And my colleague Jamie will be giving a short presentation on what that entails in terms of sharing a exclusive code to send out to the people that you still want to invite between now and the event. Other highlights to mention, we are attracting a lot of attention from governments from around the world. So we have 20 government ministers confirmed this year, 9 secretary generals, seven ambassadors. We're definitely catching the eye of the White House as well. We have quite a few people and a large delegation coming from the United States, including the Secretary of the Interior, Doug Burgum, and the Secretary of Energy, Chris Wright. 500 CEOs confirmed, lot speaking across the speaking agenda, which I'll cover off shortly, and over 700 exhibiting companies across the 70,000 square meters of hall space. So compared to when we were last in Milan in the same venue, we actually have an extra hall. So we're about 33% larger than we were back in 2022, which is really, really good to see. So just looking at some of the speakers that we'll have on the program, this is just a very kind of top level snapshot. There's only a few slides on this, but we have obviously many governments and policymakers attending from around the world, covering all corners of the globe. And then into some of the key industry leaders that we'll be speaking to from some of the top major energy companies, again spanning the breadth of the globe, and also from right across the energy value chain, as represented on these slides here. Finally, from me, just to mention on access. And in terms of exhibitor passes and visitor passes, the slide here just shows what levels of access they do provide. So if you do have people either for yourselves or within your teams that are looking to elevate the level of access to access some of the conference theatres, we have over, I think it's 1,000 speakers across 160 sessions, 9 different theatres, 15 programmes. So there are different ways that you can access some of that content that's shown here. But if you do want more information, hopefully the deck will be shared, but also please visit the website at gastechevent.com, and there's further information there as well. I'm going to pause there. Thank you very much for listening. We look forward to seeing you in just less than 2 weeks' time. So thank you. I'm now going to hand over to Lynn in our marketing team to provide a marketing update. Over to you, Lynn.
Thank you, Simon. Hopefully everyone can hear me. I'm Lynn. I'm representing the marketing team today. I just wanted to just do some final reminders as we approach Gastech, just to really help you maximise your marketing efforts over the next, less than 2 weeks now. It's come around quickly, along with some key opportunities available to you on site as well. So firstly, a reminder, if you have not done so already, to please submit your company profile form. This is via the exhibitor manual. You've got time now to make any required updates on this form if you need to, and submit it if you haven't already. So within the order forms section on the exhibitor manual, this is where you'll find the company profile form. And this is where we ask you to detail information about your company, a short description, your contact details, selecting up to kind of 5 products and services that represent what you'll be showcasing on your stand, as well as social media profiles and your website. You'll also upload your company logo here, a bit more to follow on that. So this information really is really important because it helps attendees at the event to find your company and search for the products and services that you're showcasing. Your profile will be published on the A to Z listing directory on the Gastech website, which has been live for quite some time. It's also now pulling into the official event app, the Gastech network, which we'll come on to talk about a bit more detail shortly. And this is really important because obviously exhibitors, visitors, delegates, anyone attending the event will use this information to find the stands they want to visit and find the products and services that they really want to see. So it's important they're able to find your company there. The profile form also enables you to access your customized digital resources. So as soon as you upload your company logo within this form, it will auto populate your kind of resources, digital assets that we will have a look at shortly. So second reminder is to register for your exhibitor passes. Obviously, we're getting close to the event now. And again, you can access this registration form via the exhibitor manual. I know many of you have already registered yourselves and your teams, which is great. But there's still time to register any additional exhibitor passes you may require. So just complete this form as soon as you can. For those of you who have exhibited with us previously, you'll find this is the same process as last year, and with the inclusion again of the photo badging. So all stand personnel working on your stand during the event will need to register for an exhibitor pass for access to the show on the open days. Once registered, each of your team will receive email containing a barcode which they can present and print on arrival at the show. And you can either complete the exhibitor registrations for all of your stand staff, or you can simply share a link directly with your event team and they'll be able to register themselves and upload their photo. So this is all available within the manual. And I'd encourage you to do this as soon as possible if you haven't already, just to avoid any delays on the day. So with an exhibitor badge, you will be able to access the halls slightly earlier on the open days from 7 a.m. Rather than 9 a.m. And once registered, you will then, each of your team members will receive a login to the Gastech Network app, so you can start scheduling meetings and planning your time at the event. For any colleagues who are not working on your stand but wish to visit, they can register simply via the Gastech website as a visitor for exhibition access, or as a delegate if they wish to access the conference. So social media, we're very active at the moment, so please, just to encourage you all to join the conversation on our Gastech social channels. Thank you to everyone who's already been so active over the last sort of few weeks and months, and been regularly posting about your participation at Gastech, which is great. We've been doing our best to like and reshare your posts as much as possible. If you have not yet had a chance to do this, do please shout about your participation. Now is a really good time. And just a couple of tips here: always reference your stand number and stand location. Be sure to tag us and use the hashtag Gastech in your social posts, which will, as mentioned, we'll do our best to like and reshare. And during the event, please do post your photos, your videos, any live demonstrations, things happening on your stand. Be sure to tag us and we will also engage with those as well. Our social team will be on site at the event, so we'll be reposting or posting a lot of announcements and photos and videos from the event. So do, again, please try and repost any highlights from the official Gastech channels as well. Inviting your network. I know, again, many of you have been doing this, which is great to see. It's not too late to invite your clients. Last few weeks left, so any clients, customers, suppliers that you want to meet with at Gastech, please do invite them along, send them a reminder. There's a suite of different customized resources available in the exhibitor manual, just some visuals here as an example. And again, as I mentioned, once you complete your company profile form, your logo will auto-populate and your stand number on these visuals, and then just a really quick and easy way for you to use these materials. We'll share this, but there's also a link to an exhibitor marketing kit on the website as well, with some additional resources there that might be available to you. And finally, from me, just to let you know, we have working with 2 PR teams this year, Pantera, who are our global PR agency, and Twister, who are our Italian-based agency. They will be at the show, based in the Media Lounge, and they will be hosting journalists at the event. Close to 200 journalists from international media and from regional and local media as well. So there's definitely some opportunities available to you as an exhibitor to sort of maximise your exposure and generate some media interest in your company. So via the manual, you can submit press release in advance, and we will share that with our PR teams. Anything newsworthy, so product launches, partnerships, any major milestones or projects that you might be launching or announcing at the event, please do let us know about it. And the media are interested in this, and they will ask us. You can also reach out to our PR team for any interview opportunities as well. So it's important, if you are able to provide a spokesperson or an expert that's available on your stand, or that we can reach out to, who can speak on industry trends and company news as well. So yes, please keep us posted on your news. I think that's it from me. I'm going to pass over to Jamie now, who's going to update on site registration and talk a bit more about the app.
Thank you, Lynn. I'm just going to answer a few questions in the chat that have come up, if I may. A couple of questions have come in around what badge and what access you will get. You'll be printed off whichever your highest level of access badge is. So, for example, in the question, if it's a speaker, he will get a speaker badge. The QR code you see on the badge is the bit that has all the information behind you. So if you are, say, an exhibitor or you have different levels of access, the badge scanning is what will capture that, but you will only need one badge. So make sure that when you're collecting it, it's got the right information and everything's clear for you. So to take you through, I've just got a quick few updates on both registration and on the app for you. Badges will look like you see on the slide, obviously with your different level of access on it, Exhibitor being the example here. Please make sure, and due to security, that you're bringing photo ID with you. Business card as well if you have, and please be aware there is going to be additional security checks. That will include bag searches. This is obviously mandated by the local authorities, and this is due to the threat of potential protests. So please be aware there will be queues, and exhibitors have access from 7 AM on show days to mitigate. As well, I want to be very clear on what timings for you to collect your badge. I would encourage you to do it early to avoid queues on site, certainly during the show days. There are 2 registration collection points. They are located between halls 14 and 18 and 22 and 24. And you'll be able to collect badges from 9 AM on Sunday, 7th of September. We will have registration open until 6 PM on both Sunday and Monday, the days before the show. You can have multiple badges collected for some of your senior management, but please let's organise that in advance so we can have them printed off and everything ready for you to collect. And please do that through Alec O'Connor, who I'm sure most of you know. If not, and if there are any questions, please, it's registration at Gastech event. Myself or one of my team will help you with any of your inquiries. And then onto the app as the second point. Gastech Network is live, available in both Google Play and the Apple App Store. Please get yourself in there, check all the information. As Lynn said earlier, that information comes from you filling out your details in the exhibitor manual. So if you need anything updated, please make sure you've got it updated. If not, it is app@gastechevent.com where the team can help. And there's also a user guide, which I've shared in the chat, but also will be available on the presentation, and there will be on-site help. What I would ensure you do is that your staff members that you want to have lead scanning, the people on your booth, make sure that they are registered as exhibitors, because then they get access to lead scanning. Please check that. If there are any issues, please email, as I say, app@gastechevent.com. I'm more than happy to help. I'm more than happy to do calls and talks with people. I've done several of them this week already. So please take me up on that. I'd love to help make sure you maximise what you get out of it. And I'd also encourage you to use the AI Copilot, which is a new piece of technology you've introduced this year, which will hopefully help you navigate and guide you through your event experience. That's it from me. I've just seen a question around the custom questions. Christina, I think we've been in contact on email a little bit. I'd be happy to do a call with you if you'd like, and I can take you through and demonstrate exactly where that is. But that, for those on the call, that is in the Visit Connect portal under questions. And this is where you can add any custom questions. For example, if the lead is hot, if they've asked for follow-up, all those different things you can custom in that. And I'm happy to help, and I'm happy to jump on calls to lead you through that. Nataki, I think, again, we had a call earlier this week. I will take that with you as well to demonstrate how you make it mandatory. Thank you from me.
Thanks, Jamie. Hi, everyone. I'm Johnny Wicks. I'm going to take control here and just talk you through the sales side for Gastech of what we've got still to come up. So as Simon mentioned before, we've got the delegate sales still you're still able to make purchases for your specific badges. So whether you're looking at strategic or technical and commercial, you can still kind of get in contact with us today. I can see one of my slides has magically disappeared on that. So so if you need anything, you can contact delegates, Gastech delegates at dmgevents.com. I'll put that in the chat function as well. And obviously with those different badges gives you different access once you're at the show. While we're looking at other opportunities that are still available, we still have a couple of tables left for the Gastech Gala Dinner. This is taking place on Monday, the 8th of September at Super Studios in Milan. We have an amazing performance for Il Volo, and this is really a great opportunity for you to network with very senior people at the show from lots of different companies. We have about 300 C-suite executives and ministers and VIPs that will be attending the event. So if this is something you're interested in, please get in contact with either myself or one of the sales team. Then when you're on site, we've got some great news for this year, is that in 2026, we will be taking the show to Thailand, to Bangkok on the 15th to the 18th of September. We'll be at the Bitech exhibition centre in Bangkok. So when you're on site, you'll have an opportunity to rebook with one of the team members. They will be in contact with you next week to share pricing and also the floor plan. Obviously, the great way of doing it on site means that you're saving money because you'll have a special on-site rate. You'll be able to secure the location that you need and you want and you would like for your company, and you'll also save some time because we can obviously get that all sorted for you on site. So it means you can then go away and start planning ahead and getting everything booked straight after the show. So if you have any questions on this, the team will be on site and be able to help you out in any way needed. And obviously, if you've got any questions on this before that, feel free to contact your account manager and they'll be able to help you as well. That's it from my side. We really look forward to seeing you on site in 2 weeks here in Milan, and I'm going to pass you over to Nico now.
Thank you very much, Johnny. So we'll just like to talk about some of the final show logistics just to help you with your presentation with the show event. So we'll just start off with the build-up. As mentioned before, build-up does start on Friday the 5th of September, where exhibitors can have contractors can have access from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. On Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. On Monday, using exhibitor badges, exhibitors can access the show, the halls from 8 a.m. But please note that this is dressing only, and only your exhibitor badge or contractor badge can get you access on Monday the 8th. On Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, only a Milano pass will gain you access into the venue. Just some important things to note during build and breakdown. High visibility vests should be worn at all times, and helmets if you are working at height. Because Milano will become a construction site during these days, you will also be required to wear closed-toe shoes. However, PPE is not mandatory on the last day of build. So therefore, Monday the 8th of September, you do not require a high visibility vest or helmet. If you require additional hours for your build, you can request this via the exhibitor manual, or you could book with us directly at the organizer help desk. Please note, if you are planning on working late, you should have a new team working the late shift. These requests will need to be completed by 2 p.m. each day. Otherwise, we cannot guarantee that the venue services will be available to assist you. There will be no late working on Monday, the 8th of September. As mentioned before, this is a dressing day, and we should hope that all builds should be completed before this day. Gastech officially opened its door on Tuesday, the 9th of September from 9 a.m. As mentioned before, exhibitors can now access the halls from 7 a.m. to prepare before the show opens at 9 rather than 8 a.m. The show will then proceed to close at 6 o'clock on Tuesday the 9th, and on the 2nd, it will close at 7 o'clock to allow for drinks receptions to be taken place on your stands. Thursday, the show will open again at 9 o'clock and will commence at 6. And on Friday, the 12th of September, the show will again open at 9 and commence at 4. Breakdown will start from 3 o'clock. So as mentioned, the breakdown will commence once all visitors have cleared the halls. Exhibitors can start clearing away small items from their stand, but breakdown will start roughly around 3:30. All space-only stands will need to finish breaking down their stands by Sunday, the 14th of September by 6 p.m. Any waste that's left in the halls will be billed back to the exhibitor. So please arrange with our contractor, Amari Services, which is available via the Milano portal. And if we go to our health and safety, all stands should already have been submitted and approved by a health and safety team, EEP, by now. Our on-site floor managers will check that all stands have been built to their design that they were submitted. Our Gastech structural engineer will also be carrying out inspections and signing off. Please note that if you are a complex stand, you are subjected to a structural engineering fee, which includes that on-site inspection and sign-off. I'll just want to go through just quickly how we will register our badges for the show and how we'll also register our badges for the build and breakdown. So I've just prepared a quick short video for our show badges. So once you've logged into your Gastech portal, you'll notice that there's an upload badges page. That's just at the beginning. It will take you to our Visit Connect, where you'll select team, and at the top, you'll click Add Staff. For exhibitors, you'll click Register Exhibitor, and you'll fill out the necessary information, such as your first name, your last name, email address, and the business. So I'm just here filling it in as a quick test. As mentioned by Jamie, photo badging is required for Gastech this year, similar to last year. If you are registering your badge, you'll click Register, and you'll go through the process, including filling in your phone number or your date of birth, your country of origin, and also uploading your pass as well, your photo for the photo ID. If you are registering on behalf of someone and you do not have their photo, they can register themselves. We'll go back to shortly where there is a section that says invite. Once the exhibitor has completed their registration, they will get an email with a QR code. This QR code will you'll head over to the registration desk on either Sunday from 12 p.m. or on Monday the 8th to collect your badges. But please note, on Sunday the 7th, your exhibitor badges cannot get you inside the hall and will only grant you access to the registration areas. And this is just how we will register our contractor badges, which is a little bit different. So once we are on the main page of the Gastech page, we will go down to order form section, where we'll have our contractor access passes for build and breakdown. If we click on this, it will take us directly to the Milano portal. If we now select accreditation for installers and vehicle access, which is just located right here, Exhibitors will now be taken to this page here, where you could register your vehicles for the build and breakdown, but also register your passes. So as mentioned, if we just click install installer and then register, we'll need a first name, last name, date of birth, and then the country of birth as well. If you are born in Italy, you'll have a FISL code that you will need to fill in as well. Once you have completed all of this, you will automatically get a PDF badge, which you are required to show to access the venue at all time. If you have not, you will need to register your contractor, which will just show just a little bit here. So this is what the badge will look like. For those who haven't registered their contractor, you will need to go into the main page again of Milano, select stand contractor or stand plans. And then if your stand contractor is already registered on the Milano portal, you can just select their details here and search for their name and select them. They will then proceed to get their own contractor account where they can register their team contractor badges. If you cannot find your contractor on this portal, we have a little section at the bottom. We'll just clear it off here. That says select here or click here. If you click here, you can register your contractor with all the necessary details. A link will then be shared with that contractor where, again, they will have access to the Milano portal to register their badge. So again, this is the badge that Milano will require. So this badge will gain you access during the build and breakdown, but not during the show. Without these badges, Milano will not let you into the venue or into the halls for the breakdown. So please, again, register for all your badges here. You could either print these badges or you could have it on your phone for the team to scan. So as mentioned, contractors will need their badges via Milano. This will give them access for build and break on the 5th to the 8th of September and also the 12th to the 14th of September. Contractors will need to show the confirmation email at the entrance, either again by their phone or they could print this off to access. For exhibitors that are working on the stands, the show badges will give you access from 7 a.m. each show day, but it does not give you access to the conference. Exhibitor staffs, this is for contractors such as hostess, photographers, and so on. They will also have access from 7 a.m., but this will be limited to just the show days from the 9th to the 12th. Something that's a bit new for this year is transport. We heard your feedback again from 2022, and we've made it easier for attendees to get to the city of Milan from Milano. Exhibitors can get taxis from the west entrance, the east, or the south entrance. These areas will be staffed by from 3:30 on Tuesday the 9th, from 4:30 on Thursday. On Wednesday, it will be from 2:30 on Friday. There'll be shuttle buses from the West Gate to the city centre, and this will be on a first-come, first-served basis, and these are free of charge. Buses will start from 5 p.m. on Tuesday and Thursday, and the last buses will be from 6:15. On Wednesday, buses will start from 6 and finish at 7:15. Buses on Friday the 12th will start from 1 p.m. and finish at 4:15. All the buses will go off to various different locations within central Milan, including Caradona Station. I'm really sorry if I'm butchering these names. Garibaldi Station and Central Station, which is roughly 30, 45, and 60-minute journeys. On Friday, buses will also go to Linate and Malpensa airports, with the last bus departing at 2 p.m. We also offer various drop-off points as well, and we will recommend dropping off either your other exhibitors or picking up at the end of the show from either the south or the west entrance. I would recommend highly the south entrance, as the west entrance can be congested with taxis and buses. Just some general information for you to be aware of. Ferro Milano will vacuum and empty bins and wipe furniture, excluding those on display. So this is also included for our space-only stands as well. So if you do need additional cleaning, please head over to Ferro Milano to their customer service team, and they will provide more additional cleaning. The security team will be based in the south entrance should there be any inquiries. We will also have the first aid team that is located in the service center near the south entrance. If you're unable to go directly to the first aid, please inform a member of security or a DMG staff who will contact the medics for you. In case of an emergency, you could dial the first aid team or the operations team directly on +39 02 4997 7210. From internal phones, we'll do from you could call from 7210. Exhibitors can pre-order their parking from the Fermilano website until the 5th of September. After this time, exhibitors can park, but they'll need to purchase their parking pass from the customer service desk. Some key information that we need to have around security. So while exhibitors have access to the halls from 7 a.m., we have added additional security measures, and that allows exhibitors access the venue from 6:30 a.m. This is to go through additional bag checks, bag scanners, and physical checks. So Ferro Milano will have, for those who have been here before, Ferro Milano has metal detectors and bag scanners, which all exhibitors are required to go through. We will also have additional security on the entrances and key locations. We will also be showing an extensive prohibitive list, such as paint, glue, and banners that will also be stationed in front of each entrance. Our security teams will be looking at this as well. So just some suggestions to make it a little bit easy for you to access the halls. We recommend collecting your exhibitor badges on the 7th or 8th. As mentioned, these will get on the 7th. Your exhibitor badge will only give you access to the registration area, but not the halls. We recommend arriving early and allowing for additional time for these bag checks. Leaving any large items on your stand during build-up. But please note that there will be a security sweep that will take place overnight before the event opens. If you are driving, we encourage exhibitors to book parking through the venue, providing more efficient access to the halls. So for the parking, this is just available at the moment in time for exhibitors to pre-book, where will access via the vehicle entrance, where your ID will be checked and your badges will be scanned. Parking will be next to the halls, so you do not need to enter via the main entrances, but this is only for exhibitors. Lastly, we should have Diego from DSV on this call. Diego, if you're on this call, if you could give a quick wave. DSV is our official freight forwarders and our partners for anything logistical on the ground. They will be located outside Hall 18 in the loading bay, where they'll be the main point of contact for anything that you need regarding forklifts or moving any items to your stand. You can find myself and the Ferro Milano team, which includes the catering, electrics, cleaning, and internet team, at the customer service office, which is just located in front of Hall 14 and 18. And with that, concludes the operational side of this presentation. I will now be unmuting everyone. So if you have any questions, please raise your hand and we will answer any questions that you may have. You should be, yep. Sarah, please go ahead.
Hey Nico, so two things that I wanted to ask about. So for our Sprinter vans for our team, we have tried working with Fiera Milano regarding parking passes for them, but they said that the parking that they must, if they hang over the parking spot, that doesn't work, which I totally understand. But and then for oversized parking, they cannot come and go. So what is the other option? Because they have to be able to come and go to take our team to client meetings during the day and things like that. So what's the next best option?
Well, I think the best recommendation would be for utilizing our pickup and drop off areas where you can drop off your exhibitors early in the morning and pick them up from either the south or west gate. So that way it will allow the come and go option as well. So if you were to drop them off, the driver could go off.
Sorry.
Yeah, if the driver could go off, park somewhere, and then when it's needed to go to another meeting, they will come to either again the south or the west and pick up your exhibitor.
Okay, thank you for that. I will let them know. So there's nowhere where they can park on the Fiero Milano site and wait for our team?
Unfortunately, if it is oversized, they will not permit the parking, so it's unlikely that they'll have anything on site.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much.
And any other questions? Yes, Kelly.
Yes, hello. Do you hear me well?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes.
Okay, perfect. Where can we find the QR code that gives access to the car park once we have paid for it? Because I think you mentioned only the car park for the build up days, if I remember. So
Yes, once you have logged into the Ferro Milano portal and you've purchased your parking passes, on the main page, there will be a section that says download your parking pass, which has just been recently configured. And our Ferro Milano team will also be sharing that as well with anyone who has booked parking.
okay. Okay, thanks.
Ella?
Hi, Nika. Thanks for the presentation. I have rather technical question. While you were presenting that we need to register as contractors in case we want to be at the assembly and disassembly, I tried to do so and I just found out only today that the contractor registration has disappeared from the portal. I just put the screenshot on the chat how it appears at the moment for us. So either exhibitor or service staff, and that's it.
Okay, so Ella, if we go back over to the contractor presentation, it seems that what you've tried to do is register for the show badges rather than the build and breakdown badges. What you'll need to do is if you select order forms and select contractor build and breakdown badges, it will take you to the Ferro Milano portal where there should be a section that says install accreditation, for installers for build and breakdown.
Okay, just before that, we were just registering it on the portal. We just could pick either a contractor, service, or exhibitor. But now I guess what you're showing, we need to do it in a separate.
Yes, so all contractor badges will need to go through the Ferro Milano portal. So on this page here, so if I just point over to this section here, this is where you'll need to register for your contractor badges.
So not in our sponsor portal, not here, right?
No, not in the visit portal, no. In the visit portal will be for the show day. So that will be for any member of your team or any external services that you might have, such as a photographer, hostess, or a caterer.
Oh, I see. Okay, I got it. Thanks.
No? Any questions? Yes, Kelly. Yep, Kelly.
Yes, sorry. Yeah. Can you confirm that if we have not received an email for the exhibitor badges, but that we can see it in the Visit Connect platform, it is the same thing?
Yes, you should be able to see all the badges on Visit Connect. You can always resend the email as well to yourself. It could likely be that there is a firewall issue. If there is a firewall issue, please reach out to registration@gastechevent.com and our team will happily resend you your badge.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry if I get your name wrong. Nazaki?
Oh, no worries. Just a follow-up question on the registration for service staff. I did notice that mine is grayed out, but I only have 3 service staff out of the 5 registered. Is this something I just send an email like, who do I email just to resolve that or troubleshoot?
Yep, no worries. If you can email registration@gastechevent.com and they can assist you with that.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right. And Mario?
Yes, sorry. I was not informed about the dinner on the 8th evening. How we can have information and eventually the list of participants to this event? And there is still time to book a table?
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me give that to Johnny.
Yeah, hi there. Yeah, there's still time to book a table. We have, I think it's 2 tables still currently available. If you'd like more information on this, you can either drop myself an email, which is johnnywicks@dmgevents.com. I'll put that into the chat as well. Or as I've mentioned in the chat already, you can email sponsorship@gastechevents.com as well. But I'll put all of those emails addresses in the chat for you. But yes, there are still tables available, and when you email us, we can share any information you need.
Okay, thank you. Probably my company will contact you. Now I just posed the question, but you will be contacted by the people in charge to organize engine exhibitor stand. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Matthew?
Hello. Our team will be on site on the Monday to get set up. The problem is I am actually on a stand with one of the models at Offshore Europe the week before in Aberdeen. It's just a small model. I take it there would be no issue going through security with that.
Can you send me an email on operations@gastechevent.com with the dimensions and specs of this model? We'll just need to double check this and I could get back to you as soon as I can.
Yeah, no worries. Can you just pop that email address in the chat?
More than happy to, yes.
Lovely. Thank you very much.
Sabrina?
Hi, Nico. Thank you for delivering the session. I just have a question to clarify. On a Monday, the 8th, I should be able to join or to access the exhibition halls with my exhibitor badge. That's right.
Yes, that is correct. You can use your exhibitor badge or your contractor badge to access the venue on Monday the 8th. On Sunday the 7th, your exhibitor badge will only give you access to the registration areas only.
Right. Okay. Got it. Thank you so much.
Any more questions? Yes, Paula?
Hi, Nico. I wanted to ask regarding the badges. If I go on Monday and I get my exhibitor badge, can I also get the badge for other colleagues?
Yes, we have.
Okay.
Yes, so if you have their QR code, we have self-checkouts that are in our registration areas of hall 14, 18, and 22 and 24. You could just use the self-checkout and collect their badges on their behalf.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Hello, Nicole. I would like to ask questions about the speaking badge because we will have the speaking slot at the AI Energy Theater. So I think it's a bit quite different from the other conference. So I would like to ask if our speaker can have just the exhibitor badge, or we need to register for him the speaker badge, like
They will
separately.
you'll just need to register them for an exhibitor badge and this will be fine.
Yeah, thank you so much.
There was a question that came in about the timetable for the transport for the shuttle buses, and we will be sharing that as well after the session on email. Is there any other questions? Yes, Sylvie.
Yeah, Nico, I have a question. Can I collect the badges from our XCOM members without having their QR code, just by saying the names?
If you reach out to Alec, who's our delegate manager,
Yeah,
um,
Alec,
and,
yeah.
um, and you book a slot with him, he'll be able to print that off for you.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Yes, Amy?
Thank you, Nico. So we'd like to book a car to pick up some of our staff. Is it okay if we arrange it in advance and the car can just come and wait for the staff at the south gate? Do we need
Yes.
any?
So you could arrange for it. We have pickup areas where the cars can just quickly stay, but not for too long. I think our timings are, I will double check, but I think it's about 5 minutes they can wait.
Thank you so much.
And Gina?
Thank you, Nico. What level of access do these speaker badges get?
I think, Jamie, are you able to answer that one?
Simon actually had a slide at the very start of the deck that had the access matrix. If you flick back to that, that will give all the different levels of conference and things that can be accessed. Yes.
We will definitely double check on the speaker badge for you, but it will give access to, it should give access to the conferences and also the delegate and speaker lounges as well.
Thank you.
I have a follow-up question on that. This is Daniela. I just wanted to check that with the speaker badge, I remember you saying that in terms of the badge, it will be the most highest ranking that will be on the badge. If the speakers want to come to our exhibitor booth earlier, would they be able to? Because the exhibitor badge gives early access, but obviously if they have the speaker badge, then it would be a different badge. So I just wanted to check if they could still access earlier or not.
Yes, so our speakers and a select few, they will be able to access the halls from 8 a.m. and exhibitors will be able to access from 7 a.m.
Okay. Thank you.
Kelly?
Yes, sorry, someone replied to me in the chat, I think, regarding the Twister, because I didn't understood who they were. So they told me that it's a PR agency. But I would like to know if it's related to Energy Connect or not at all.
I will pass that over to Lynn to answer that one for you.
Hi there. No, they're a separate organisation. So Energy Connects are our kind of official media partner. But we also have media opportunities via them if you're interested. So I can always connect you to Energy Connects.
Okay. They already contacted us, so that's why I was a bit lost. But thank you for the precision.
No problem.
But
Thank
thanks.
you.
Yes, and to the next question.
I would like to ask that can we bring our banners on the 8th of September?
Yes, you can bring any, if you have freestanding banners that you would like to place on your stands, you could bring this on the 8th of September, yes.
I just want to make sure that the check-in hall will be 14 and 18, or like I can go to 14, 18, or 20 and 24.
Yes, that's correct. So you could go to either the registration areas of 14 and 18 or 22 and 24. And once you've got in your badge, you'll be allowed into the halls.
Okay, because you just mentioned that after the checkout in the 22 and 24, I can get the badge for our other team members.
Yeah, so either hall, either 14 and 18 or either 22 and 24, the registration areas. They will also have self badge bag collection. So you can also register your badges from there, collect the badges from there.
Okay, so it will like self check-in badge. So
Yes,
I can
so
just run the QR code of the team members and I just collect the badge for them.
Yes, that is correct. Yes.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yep. Sharon?
Hi, Nico. Do you the other day, me and my colleague, we received a You Are Here board PDF document, and I would like to know if that's been updated and if you could email that to me.
Yes, that has been updated, and I will have Johnny, your account manager, email that to you after the session.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Do we have another question? I think there was a third one.
That's myself, Andrew Gibson. You mentioned general cleaning. It was provided for free by Fiera Milano. Can you confirm, does that include general trash collection, so like a household trash bag size, or do we need to order that?
Yes, that will also be including emptying the bins as well. So they'll be clearing that up at the end of each day and before each show starts. Do we have any questions? I just go through the chat just in case. Sorry, I have put in the wrong email for the operations email. I've completely forgotten one of the S's, so I'm just updating that right now. Again, please, if you have any questions, feel free to put your hands up. One of my colleagues have just reminded me that we are aware that there are strikes in Italy during the week of Gastech. However, this will not affect Gastech as this is taking part in different parts of Italy, such as Rome or Lazio. So this will not affect Milan. There'll be no strikes in Milan at this moment in time. But we do recommend having a look just in case this might affect your travel. Do we have any more questions? If you have any questions that you can't think of now but you think of later on, please feel free to email us at the operations inbox. For registration queries, email the registration team, and for app queries, email at gastechevent.com, and for any marketing queries, that will be marketing@gastechevent.com. This session is being recorded and we will be sharing the slides after the session, including the recording and the bus timetables as well. I would like to thank everyone for taking the time to join us today, and we look forward to seeing you in 2 weeks. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you, Nico.
Bye. Thank you.
Thanks, Nico.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.